So I'm at Starbucks. We are waiting for our lunch. We're gonna eat at True Foods, and we're at the Broadway Plaza. My friend is here, and I'm gonna see if she wants to say hi.
Hi.
Dana, do you want to say hi?
I just did. Hi.
Say hi again.
Hi. Hi.
Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I'm gonna be looking ahead of me because I'm driving. It is August 15th. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm actually on the road. I figured today would be a good day to film day in the life of a real estate agent because part of being an agent is meeting with clients. So I figured today would be great. I'm meeting with a buyer I've been working with. I've been showing them a ton of property over in the East Bay in California, and it's super competitive over here. We've been outbid multiple times. The last offer we wrote got outbid almost 100,000. It's definitely crazy. Yeah, the market is slowing down a little bit, but depending on where you're wanting to buy, location, it's still going to be desirable. A couple months ago, we were at 27 offers, 30 offers, 60 offers. I don't know. It's so insane. And we were a couple 100,000 over asking. But now it looks like we're only getting 10 offers and we're only 20, 50, 100,000 over asking. So yeah, the market has slowed down, but by no means it's crashing. So anyways, I figured I'd take you guys along. I'm going to be going to a couple different cities only because of price points. All the surrounding cities have really good school districts. We're gonna look at a couple different properties, and I'm gonna take him around the different cities. Price point ranges anywhere from 700,000 up to $1 million and over. So location really does matter. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some properties. So I'm here at my first property, and I'm getting out. It's kind of on a busy street, but I'm gonna show you the property. So I'm heading up to the property. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So they do not like the property. It is too small for them, which makes sense. It's on a busy road. There's no garage parking, but the price was really good, $548,000 for a San Ramon condo, but definitely not for them. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next property in Dublin. So I will take you along for the ride. Let's go to the next one. All these nice big trees. And then look at the house. It's so cute. It has a gate. Little patio area. So I'm now leaving the second house and they actually really like it. We spent quite a bit of time looking. They were outside looking at the property, and we're gonna head over to Pleasant Hill. So we just got to property number 3, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick tour. I'm heading over to the property, and not sure why the garage is open and the front door is open. The seller may be home, but we're gonna go ahead and check it out. I'll let you know what they... So I just finished showing that property, and they actually really like it. The house is so cute. It's contemporary. It's a little older. It's built in '79, but the owners updated it and it looks really nice. It has a lot of space for parking, and they like that as well. So I don't know. It's a tough decision. Let's see which one they end up making an offer on. Offers are due tomorrow on both properties, and they decided they want to skip the next 2 places because the HOA was so expensive. So yeah, I'm done showing property to them. We ended up seeing 3 properties. There were 6 properties on the list, and they skipped on the other 3. So you never really know, like I said, how your day goes. If they want to see the property, or if they don't, if they want to add. So you just have to be ready at any given time. So I pretty much allocated it the whole day for them because they do tend to take a longer time looking at the property. And I know buying a house is a big decision, so I don't want to rush them. So I blocked out the whole day for them, and we finished early. Degrees. It's really hot over here in Pleasant Hill. And I'm hungry. Meet up with my friend in Walnut Creek, and we're gonna have some lunch. And I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride so you can see what I have for lunch. So I'm at Starbucks. We are waiting for our lunch. We're gonna eat at True Foods, and we're at the Broadway Plaza. My friend is here, and I'm gonna see if she wants to say hi.
Hi.
Dana, do you want to say hi?
I just did. Hi.
Say hi again.
Hi. Hi.
So they told us it's gonna be 20 minutes, and it ended up being 5 minutes. So we're gonna get up and go to the restaurant. So let's check in because I am starving. So we are seated at True Foods in Walnut Creek. It's nice and cool in here. It's about 80 something outside, and we're about to order lunch. And I'm here with my friend Dana. I do have a friend. So she's just making her appearance. She doesn't like doing videos, so this is
So that's all you get.
this is all you get for now. You'll see her more in my videos later. So I'm gonna show you guys the restaurant without people being weirded about it because they're staring at me. So Dana ordered a Tuscan kale salad
With tofu.
with tofu. Tuscan kale salad with tofu. Is it good, Dana?
Super duper good.
Did mommy guacamole with the pita chips. And I talked to this buyer. He's telling me he wants to buy property in Moraga. Cash buyer, just doing a 1031 exchange. His property is in the process of being sold, and he wants to take a look at a couple of properties. So I asked him some questions. They said, great, let's go ahead and meet at the property. We'll look at some other homes. And I didn't get a chance to really talk to him too much because I was heading out the door. And I did that real quick, made the appointments for those homes, and I was running late to my showing right now. So anyways, I hang up the phone, send him a text confirmation so he had my phone number, and I said, hello, client. Look forward to meeting you at the property later today. If anything changes, give me a call, whatever. So he texts me and he says, Kim. I said, yes, hello, question mark. And his text was, I'm sorry, we have a misunderstanding. I said, okay, what is a misunderstanding? He said, I thought you were the listing agent, and we want to work with the listing agent. We want to see this property and see these other properties with the listing agents. And I said, okay. So I immediately picked up the phone. I called him because he actually texted me. And so I called him and I said, I'm actually getting ready to drive to show properties, so I figured it'd be best to pick up the phone and have a conversation. And I said, I understand your concern that you don't want to work with me because I'm a buyer's agent, because I'm not representing you for this property. However, why do you want to work with the listing agent? Do you have a bad experience with buyers in the past or buyer's agent? And he said, no, that's just our choice. And I said, okay, I'm pretty sure you're aware, since you're in the process of selling your house, that the seller's agent, their responsibility is to the seller. Their fiduciary responsibility is to the seller. And as a buyer's agent, their responsibility is to the buyer. So it's really not your best interest to be working with the listing agent when they've already committed to working with the seller. It can cause some conflict. So it's always better to have your own representation. And he said, well, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just not ready to sign up and commit with any agent. I said, well, that's fine. I'm not asking for a commitment. It literally is our first date. I'm just meeting you. Let's just see if it works out, and we'll go on another date, a real estate date. Not real date, but like me enough to hire me as your agent. I would love to represent you. And I said, please don't feel obligated that you have to work with me. I said, I'm going to be out there anyways, and I don't mind showing you these properties. That's my job. And he said, no, I completely understand that, but that's just our choice, and we're not going to change. And I said, okay, no worries. I totally respect your decision. If anything does change, please give me a call. So, the reason why I'm bringing this up is sometimes when you're talking to a buyer or seller and they're throwing all these things at you, and your first reaction is you let your guard down and you just say, yes, okay, fine, or okay, I obey. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay to say why. Why don't you want to work with me? Have you had a bad experience? Just to gauge and have an understanding of the buyer or seller's perspective. In this case, he clearly had a bad experience, or he just feels like working with the seller's agent, he can get a good deal on the property. And honestly, that's not really the case. So you always want to have your own representation. Whenever I'm working with a seller and I do have a buyer and they're adamant on work with me, then it's fine. But most of the time I try to refer it out because I do not like to do dual representation for this apparent reason. There can be conflicts later on, and the buyer and seller can say you're siding with one side versus the other. So when I have an opportunity to do dual representation, I'd rather just refer it out to one of my teammates for that case. But anyway, so a little rant. So yeah, he wasted 30 minutes of my time, basically just to tell me, sorry, I don't want to work with you. But you know what? That's just the nature of our business.